Let's break a world record. With 21 years of age, Lexi Alford from California is currently the youngest person to ever been to every single country on the earth. But not for long. Since February 2024, I'm traveling the world and recording my adventure. If you want to be part of this trip and not miss out on any of the experiences, don't forget to follow me on my socials because the journey starts now. Hey guys, I'm in Kyiv right now. What a crazy 14-hour ride this was from Kharkov to the Ukraine. Fortunately, I arrived even earlier. Yesterday in the evening I already got the SIM card and some Ukrainian cash. Surely a lot of people told me I was crazy for going here because of the war against the Russians, but I think Kyiv is pretty safe.
There have been loud explosions in Ukraine's capital over the last few hours.
I think Kyiv is pretty safe. At least it's cheap when it's dangerous, I guess.
Hello! I like money!
Oh my god, I think I need to move here, guys. I just paid less than €5, including the tip, for truffle pasta with mushrooms.
Money!
When I think of how I ate last week in Switzerland, on a strict diet only consisting of bread and water, now I'm eating like a king. Why does even the poorest country in Europe have street lights with clocks which indicate how much time you get left, and buses with the option of contactless payment by card, but not Germany? Digitally wise, we're so cooked as a country, oh my god.
I ain't gonna lie, I'm getting cooked.
While walking down the Andrews path, let me tell you something. I'll be honest with you, prior to my trip to Ukraine, I was expecting Kyiv to be a city in silence by now, because of the war, you know. But turned out there's actually everything normal here. People still cheering, having fun, drinking, going out. On a day-to-day basis, everything's quite regular. The only thing that is missing are the tourists, which is great for me, because I get the better experience and it's less crowded at tourist attractions. Not that I'll recommend you to go into war zones. But I mean, the war's going on for more than 2 years, and you can't expect people to be depressed all the time. Even cruel things as this big of a harm. They just get used to it, or they try to ignore it. If you weren't aware of the ongoing war here, you wouldn't notice by the way people behave here. We are in Podil right now, which is like the student quarter with a lot of bars, a lot of clubs. Just the place where the city is the most vital. I just found out Ukraine declared a curfew for Kyiv and other cities, so I can't get outside after midnight. Everything normal here. I like how they solved the problem with traffic jam at these busy roads. Building a streetlight system here will suck for pedestrians and for the cars as well, because you always have to stop and wait. So they built these little tunnels here to get on the other side without waiting.
Sometimes my genius is... it's almost frightening.
We're at the
Dnieper?
the river. So I was expecting the cable car to be as expensive as in Budapest, €15. It was about 20 cents. It was actually pretty nice. It was a very short distance, but it was a nice vibe in this old thing. This arc right behind me is very, very interesting. In 19-something, they built this bow to represent the friendship between the Russians and the Ukrainians. Back then, when they both were part of the Soviet Union. As you know, things have changed, and after the Russians invaded Ukraine 2 years ago, in 2022, the mayor of Kyiv decided to destroy the sculpture that was underneath. And after the demolition of the sculpture, they renamed it into Monument of the Ukrainian people. The churches here are actually very pretty. I'm at Sofia Square right now, the biggest in central Kyiv. One ticket for a student?
Your ticket, please.
Thank you. So I've got just a ticket for walking around the territory, not the entrance to the church, because I think I've seen enough churches from the inside in Kyiv by now. Even for non-religious people, the entrance to the Sofia Cathedral is highly recommended because you get access to this park that is taken care of really, really well. Probably my favorite church and my favorite park in Kyiv. Remember how I said to you yesterday that you couldn't notice the war by the state of the city? Well, I had to use the metro for one station to skip a big part of the town, which is locked up by the military. I really don't know why, but you couldn't pass unless you were a citizen of the forbidden territory. We are nearly at the last stop of our Kyiv tour. You can already see it. This motherfucker won't give me my change back. I paid €1 too much.